Hello, this is Victor. I'm here with a new weekly tutorial, and this week I'm going to start from a base that are almost done. I want to share with you how to do weathering, how to do blot effects on these bases. So normally what you do, you paint the base, all these parts as normal, and once you have this part painted, we are almost they're ready to start doing some weathering. I can do some more edge highlighting. I will do here now the weathering. I will use some of the technical paints. So we are going to put some blood on the bases, and we are going to use for that blood for the blood god. We are going to put some nickel oxide. Okay, we are going to use as well Norgel rod, because this will simulate like toxic yeah, pits or something like that. And then I'm going to use as well uh, Riza Rust. To do Riza Rust, we can combine this with diffuse corrosion. So we are going to use all these technical paints from Games Workshop in one base, so you can see how they work together. And the first thing we want to do is I'm going to use a little bit of diffuse corrosion, because this will be the base to put later on Riza Rust. And I'm going to put more on the metallic part, of course. So I will work, for example, in that case. So we are going to work all these bases in this tutorial, and we are going to make. So one thing that you have to be careful when you play diffuse corrosion, it has like solid particles inside. So you want to shake it well. I realized that I did not shake too much, and I did not use for a long time. So it's good that you shake it well, and try not to use, as I was going to do, the tail brush. Use something a little bit, a brush that is a little bit weathered, but at the same time I want to be precise here. So we take this, and then we apply it to the parts that I want to do. I will not apply too much. I will apply to the parts that I want to do later on, like rust effect. So I will go here. We can go next to the rivets, for example. Okay, I point next to the rivets. We point something like that. And again here next to the rivet we can point a little bit. And then I will go, for example, one part that can be rusted is this part here. So we are going to apply as well somewhere like that. Okay, we try to follow a little bit the shape as well. And I will do the same, for example, here. So here that is already dark, I will apply a little bit more. Okay, and we can apply a little bit here. You see that I have like some solid particles there. Okay. So it's normal that I will use it with measure. I think sometimes we overdo with the rusting, and sometimes it's better to apply it just a little bit. Here I'm going to apply quite a lot. I'm going to rust this quite. So you can use some parts more heavy than others. You can rust some parts more than others, for example. Okay. Here I will not rust, but we do when we have this type of widths. I will just do the shading. So now that I'm doing this one, I will take Moon Oil, for example. Okay, when I find it, I always have issues to find the Moon Oil. I don't know why. Okay, here it is. It was in front of me and I cannot see it. Sorry for that. So you take Moon Oil and just put it like that. Okay, you will really make the grid more noticeable, and we'll just leave it like that. And we keep applying diffuse corrosion. Okay, I keep the number just in case I need a little bit more. We'll keep applying diffuse corrosion, and we'll apply, for example, here. We can apply as well here around this, for example, this one. Be aware that later on we are going to apply Riza on top of these corroded parts. So something like that is okay. Let's do this one. This one have more. So this one we are going to do just like something like that. Okay. This is enough. This one I'm going to put here. Put them for here. That's good enough. Then this one we want to do something like that. Before applying Riza Rust, we will need it to dry completely, so we are going to do first other things. So something like that. So be careful that this is completely dry before you apply Riza Rust. So while the Riza Rust the typhus corrosion is drying, what we can do is we can apply, we can do the how it's called, this corroded or poisoned pits or something like that. So we are going to do, for example, here that we have this type of hole, what I will do is I will apply a big chunk of this thing. Okay, and then we do this. As this is going to be glossy, it will look like that there is like a poisoned liquid here. We can also apply a little bit here, for example, like it's sliming next to, okay, next to this part. So just a little bit. I'm not putting it on all the bases, you need to put this on all the bases. Here, I don't think I will put, here I will just put, for example, we can put just a little bit on this part here. Like there is some product that is dripping from somewhere, right? Just like that. Try to use the logic where the liquid will go in case it is. And then I will add a little bit in this part here that is very flat. So here I will add like spots, for example. So you can use the texture of the base to exaggerate it. And then we put it something like that, okay? And I think this is good enough. Let's now use, we have used no Nagelrod for that. We have used up to now typhus corrosion. Let's use the nihilate oxide. Shake it well. So this nihilac oxide, okay? Shake it very, very well, okay? And this one, I only use it when I have bronze-like in parts. So I will imagine that the eagle is bronze, okay? So I will put a little bit on this eagle. Okay, I will not put, I don't like to put it on the normal metal. Okay, I like the normal metal to rust it like with razor rust. Just a little bit, you don't need to add too much. Here and for example here, and that's all. I don't think we need more here. So just a little bit. And I think for nickel oxide I will not add more. Okay. And now what I like to do on this basis, as there's the Gene Stealer coat all there, I like to put some blood for the blood coat. There is different ways, and to do that I will change the brush completely. There is different ways to do it. I try to do like, the point is, it's difficult to do it. So what I like to do, the best way I like to do it is I take one brush that is like that. I take the brush here, I remove part of the paint. Okay, and then you can stab, for example, here. Okay, you do like it's having blood, and that's all. Something irregular. Don't put too much. We'll do too, but I think something like that is good enough. So this is one option. Okay, this will look like flesh blood, so be aware of that. The other way to do it is, and let's see if it works, because you need quite a hard, a quite flexible brush. Normally if it's for a big area you want to use a toothbrush, but I have the feeling you're going to do it on your finger, okay? Okay, so you see that this is making like a splash. Okay, you see there is like small driplets. This is good enough. I don't want to put more. So like, I hope you can see this in camera. What you do is like very small spots. That's if having a spray of blood there. You can add a little bit more, so let's repeat it. Okay, you go with the brush. Be careful not to dirt them, and then of course your finger will get dirt. I think this is good enough, okay? Just is something that happened there. I use that, and sometimes you can also use it like that. So I take that a little bit. One is, as you can see, okay, something like that. And then I will not put blood on all the bases, just on some of them. Try to make the bases don't need to apply. You see, it looks like I'm bleeding now. Okay. So I will clean the brush later. So you see, this is different ways to do the blood effects on the bases. Stabbing just with the brush and stabbing the toothbrush. Okay. And later on, and now the last step. Note the diffuse corrosion have to have dry. We are going to apply it in Rita, and I don't know why I'm shaking, because normally you should not shake. This paint is quite thick. So what I do is, you take a little bit, remove. Be careful, because this can also damage your brush, and you just apply this where you have applied the diffuse corrosion before. I don't like to do dry brush all over the places. I just like to apply in some areas so that it will take as a worse brush. But this brush is already torn, so it's a better option to avoid damage wood. Okay, you see, you do something like that, and you can do some more on some other. So, for example, we can put more here. Okay. Let's do this one. So if we have put diffuse corrosion here, where we have put diffuse corrosion, we put this around. Okay. And you can leave the diffuse corrosion out, so you can leave a little bit of diffuse corrosion. What you want to do is to make this type of. Okay. You can go stronger or softer or orange. It's up to you how you like it. So what here you see. Then, for example, we can go. This is close to this toxic thing. We can apply more here, for example. And think that this toxic thing can corrode the metal quite easily. Okay, so we have here another one. Sorry, I have to zoom out. Sorry for that. So let's do the last one. This one, for example. So where we have applied diffuse corrosion, we apply this. Okay. Let's see if I can move the camera a little bit here. Okay. Then we apply here. And here. And this is maybe too much. So if you apply too much, don't be worried. You see, you can remove it a little bit. And this is the way to do weathered bases. So let's do this one. This is the last one. So I take a little bit more, and then we are going to apply. Here we applied diffuse corrosion, so we are going to apply this a little bit. Okay. And the most you can apply like a dry brush or less or more like dry brush, so this will give you. And you find that this too orange. Sometimes if I find that it's too orange, I take a little bit of diffuse corrosion again. And just put a little bit on top. Okay, and you have like that. So this is the way to do it. This is the way I do how I use diffuse corrosion and how I use all the technical paints from Games Workshop. I think they do very well the job. You can, are very interesting for the bases, and you see here some bases ready for my cult, Gene Stealer cult. They look quite creepy. I think they look very, look very scenic, and they will represent very well what these guys are about. So we are going to put this guy on top of these bases, for example. So that's all what I want to share here. So here we have another example. Okay. You see also the blood effect there. Here I use powders to do this. But here I wanted to show you using the paints from powders. Here I also put here the green part. Okay, I use here, and yeah, powders from Forge Ball. But you can do, as you can see, also the Riza. It's working well. So that's all what. So sorry. Here I find another one. This will show you better. This was the one I must. Here I will show you better how the Nihilite oxide will work. Okay, so Nihilite oxide is more like a wash. So normally I recommend to apply it on the recesses. So you can apply it here, you can apply it around this. And it's like a wash, it works really well. So you can do something like that. And it will, once it's dry, it's going to be less shiny. So here you see the one that we applied with it before. Okay? So that's all for this tutorial. I hope you find this tutorial interesting. I hope you like it. A fast one, but just some very easy techniques how to use the technical paints to make your bases, your city fight bases more interesting. Yeah, this is all together. So that's all for now. I hope you've liked this one. As usual, if there is anything that you would like to see on my tutorials, don't hesitate to leave in the comment below, and I will try to do my best to show how it will do. Maybe something that I normally do and I can share very easily, but it's something new for me. I will also experiment and share with you my experimenting. And that's all for now. As usual, thanks a lot for watching, and see you again later. Bye.